Question number 1. Which of the following is an example of a symmetric encryption algorithm? Well reasoned. ACE is the correct choice.
Question number 2. What is the basic use of hash functions in cryptography?
Smart move. Message authenticity check is an accurate answer.
Question number 3. What is the key difference between symmetric and asymmetric cryptography?
Correct response. Symmetric uses one key, while asymmetric uses two keys is the most accurate answer. Question number 4. In movies, spies often use codes. What do we call the science of codes?
Right again. Cryptography is a valid answer.
Question number 5. One commonly used public key cryptography method is the dash algorithm.
Exactly. Answer makes sense. And it is right choice.
Question number 6. In symmetric key cryptography, the key used by sender and receiver is?
Perfect. Shared is the correct choice.
Question number 7. The goal of this cryptographic technique is for secret communication. Great job. Steganography is the accurate answer. Question number 8. What is the primary purpose of cryptography in information security? You chose to secure communication and protect data confidentiality, and it is correct. Question number 9. What is the name of the most popular public key cryptography system? Great thinking. ASA is the right choice. Question number 10. One key is used for data encryption and another for data decryption. Clear logic. Your choice asymmetric cryptography is sound and 100% true. Question number 11. How does quantum cryptography differ from traditional cryptography? Strong choice. Quantum cryptography uses quantum mechanics principles to secure communication is the right answer. Question number 12. What is the process of converting ciphertext into plaintext called? Nice selection. Decryption is the correct and valid answer. Question number 13 in symmetric key cryptography. The key locks and unlocks the box is? Nice work. You chose same and it is correct. Question number 14. In asymmetric key cryptography, which key is kept by the receiver? You're right. Private key is the correct answer. Question number 15. In asymmetric cryptography, the receiver decrypts the message using? Bravo. Private key is the answer. Question number 16. A plaintext message may be hidden in any one of the two ways dash. Well picked. Steganography is the correct answer. Question number 17. One technique that can be used to break a Keyser cipher is called? You got it? Your choice frequency analysis is right. Question number 18. Which among the below-mentioned combination forms the SIA triad? Sharp thinking, confidentiality, integrity, availability is the right choice. Question number 19. This is the type of person that develops methods of cryptography. Valid point. Cryptographer is true. Question number 20. What is the science of encryption or making information secret? Correct. Cryptography is the right answer. Question number 21. In asymmetric key cryptography, the private key is kept by dash. Excellent choice. Receiver is the right answer. Question number 22. What do we call the art and study of writing and solving codes? Whoa. Well done. Cryptography is the right choice. Question number 23. What does the little padlock icon on a secure website indicate? Excellent. Public key cryptography is a brilliant choice. Question number 24. What do we call for the art and science of concealing meaning? Right choice. Cryptography is the best answer. Question number 25. What is an example of a personal digital use of cryptography? Solid response. Logging into a code as account is a valid choice. Question number 26. What is the major turning point in the world of cryptography? Nicely done. Quantum computers is a solid answer. Question number 27. The art and science of breaking the ciphertext is known as? On track. Cryptanalysis is the correct answer. Question number 28. What is the purpose of a digital signature in cryptography? Good job. Your answer, to authenticate the sender of a message, works well here. Question number 29. Which of these is not a reason people may use cryptography? Smart pick. To create puzzles for fun is the correct choice. Question number 30. Which of the following scenario doesn't uses cryptography? Good thinking. Jawan typed his letter to Angela on his computer is the right answer. Question number 31. The cryptography algorithms are divided into two groups. Good job. Your answer too works well here.
Question number 32. What are some common hash functions used in cryptography?
Well picked. MB5, SHA1, SHA256, SHA3 is the correct answer. Question number 33. What are the disadvantages of symmetric key cryptography? You chose key distribution and management, and it is correct. Question number 34. What is the purpose of cryptography in computer science? Smart move. To secure and protect sensitive information is an accurate answer. Question number 35. Conventional cryptography, also known as dash encryption. Great thinking. Symmetric key is the right choice.
Question number 36. Use a +5 shift on a Caesar cipher to decode Holdvum.
Nice work. You chose cryptography and it is correct.
Question number 37. Is it true that blockchain cryptography involves two keys?
Correct. Yes is the right answer. Question number 38. Which one of the following is not a security mechanism? Right choice. Cryptography is the best answer. Question number 39. Dash means hidden writing according to its Greek roots. Excellent. Both steganography and cryptography is a brilliant choice. Question number 40. What is the purpose of proof of origin in cryptography? Strong choice. To verify the sender of the data is the right answer. Question number 41. What is the purpose of hash functions in cryptography? Nice selection. To verify the integrity of a message is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 42. The process of converting a ciphertext into plain text.
You're right. Decryption is the correct answer. Question number 43. What is the word crypto
in cryptography stands for?
Excellent choice. Both A and B is the right answer.
Question number 44. What do you call the art of writing or solving codes?
Bravo. Cryptography is the answer.
Question number 45. Which one among this is the cryptographic technique?
Perfect. All the above is the correct choice.
Question number 46. Which discipline is cryptography closely related to?
Sharp thinking. All of the above is the right choice.
Question number 47. What do we call for the method of breaking of codes?
Clear logic. Your choice cryptanalysis is sound and 100% true.
Question number 48. What is the meaning of cryptography in Greek words?
Correct response. Secret writing is the most accurate answer.
Question number 49. Egyptians have a very long history of cryptography.
Well done. True is the right choice.
Question number 50. The process of converting plaintext to ciphertext.
Great job. Encryption is the accurate answer. Question number 51. What is the term for data that has been encrypted? You got it? Your choice ciphertext is right.
Question number 52. What is the meaning of cipher in cryptography?
Exactly. An algorithm that performs encryption or decryption makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 53. It is also called as private key cryptography.
Valid point. Symmetric cryptosystem is true.
Question number 54. Cryptography, a word with Greek origins, means.
Good thinking. Secret writing is the right answer.
Question number 55. What is the function of SHMAC in cryptography?
On track. Checks the authenticity of messages is the correct answer.
Question number 56. Which method of cryptography is used in esh-teeps?
Right again. Asymmetric key encryption is a valid answer.
Question number 57. What is the competing system challenging RASA?
Solid response. Elliptic curve cryptography is a valid choice.
Question number 58. A mechanism used to encrypt and decrypt data.
Well reasoned. Cryptography is the correct choice.
Question number 59. What does encryption mean in cryptography?
Smart pick. Writing in a secret code is the correct choice.
Question number 60. The fundamental problem in cryptography is.
Nicely done. Key exchange is a solid answer.
Question number 61. A good example of public key cryptography.
Nice selection. Email account is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 62. Why do we need cryptography in computing?
Excellent choice. To keep confidential information secure is the right answer. Question number 63. What is the main purpose of cryptography? Right choice. To prevent unauthorized access to information is the best answer.
Question number 64. What are the components of cryptography?
Solid response. All of the above is a valid choice. Question number 65. Cryptography arises from the word dash. Exactly. Cryptology makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 66. What does the word cryptography mean? You chose the art of writing or solving secret codes. and it is correct.
Question number 67. What is modern cryptography used for?
Great job. Both A and B is the accurate answer.
Question number 68. What is the history of cryptography?
On track. The history of cryptography dates back to ancient times is the correct answer.
Question number 69. The art of writing or solving codes.
Correct. Cryptography is the right answer.
Question number 70. CBC in cryptography stands for dash.
Good job. Your answer cipher blockchaining works well here.
Question number 71. Security goals of cryptography are.
Sharp thinking. All of these is the right choice.
Question number 72. Cryptography on the internet uses.
Clear logic. Your choice, Cecil, is sound and 100% true.
Question number 73. The keys used in cryptography are.
You got it. Your choice, all of them, is right.
Question number 74. In cryptography, what is cipher?
Strong choice. Algorithm for performing encryption and decryption is the right answer.
Question number 75. What is a hash in cryptography?
Bravo. A short string of text created based on data is the answer.
Question number 76. Asymmetric encryption is dash.
Nice work. You chose public key cryptography, and it is correct.
Question number 77. The cryptography can provide.
Well picked. All of them is the correct answer.
Question number 78. What is cryptography?
Valid point. The art of making and deciphering secret codes is true.
Question number 79. Types of cryptography.
Great thinking. Both is the right choice.
Question number 80. What is ciphertext?
Perfect. A coded message is the correct choice.
Question number 81. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
You're right. Contact Narayan Chengder is the correct answer.